What's up, guys? I'm Markel. Welcome back to another episode of Figuring It Out, where I bring you along and peel back the curtains of the series where I show you how I'm building a business and figuring out life with absolutely no clue what I'm doing. So, figure it out, episode 9. Let's do it. So right now, we are out on the hunt, on the prowl. That sounds weird. We're just checking out properties. I don't like to go in shooting properties blind. So what I do before I go shoot is I try to at least drive by them if I can't get into the properties early, and just like scope out what lighting will be like, plan out at least the exterior shots, just so I don't just show up to a property and basically just be like, all right, time to shoot. Run and gun is good and it's really fun, but I don't know, when you're shooting especially expensive properties, then you don't want to do that all the time. So yeah, we're just driving around Tampa, Bayshore area, and checking out some listings that I'm supposed to shoot in the upcoming weeks, which I'm really excited about. Another exciting thing that I'm working on is a project that is going to be a really cool production. We basically have 2 new construction houses that a client of mine has, and we're trying to shoot basically like a lifestyle shoot, which is going to be really cool. It's different from like the normal, just like normal real estate videos. It's going to be more so just like having a family like actually live in the property. So it's kind of like I started off doing lifestyle shoots back when I first started photography and video, and then I kind of like meshed over into real estate, and I still do lifestyle shoots here and there, but kind of meshing the 2 worlds of like just like my photography and videography journey, which is going to be really exciting. So, and it's a bigger production. It's going to be like more of like an all-day shoot, which is something that it kind of has like, I don't know, it has like a different like art form to it. Usually I try and knock out my shoots in like 2 to 3 hours. Tops, usually if I can get out in an hour, hour and a half, I'm like, all right, we're good. But decided this is gonna be something that's gonna take a long time. It's pretty intricate and there's just like a lot more moving parts. So that's gonna be really exciting. So hopefully I can pull that out, pull that off, and yeah.
Pull that out.
Relax. But yeah, hopefully I can pull that off. And yeah, but for right now, I'll take you guys over to the other property that we're gonna go check out real quick. Another like new kind of venture I'm kind of pretty excited about. Still within Access 7 is more so like trying to work with more developers and builders lately. So kind of still obviously want to work with real estate agents and stuff like that. That's where I started and everything, but I just noticed for the sake of me, at least on this side, and consistent work, working with people, like I don't want to have 30 different clients. I'd rather have 5 clients that I can work with consistently and just like build those relationships with them, because I don't know, it's just more sustainable on my end, and at the end of the day I gotta know where my money's coming from. And if I can work with like a builders or development company, and they're constantly putting out 4 to 5 projects, a year, every couple months, whatever it is, then it's more so like I can just shoot their entire process, give like milestone updates of how they're going on their projects, like how the progress is coming along, and then I can just shoot their finished projects, and then it just rinse and repeat when each project comes along, and then you just build trust with them over time, and then they kind of like give me the freedom more so to shoot like in the way that I want to, or like add like a little bit more creative vision because you work with them more often, or at least that's the goal. So hopefully I can do that. Sweet spot. Let me help you out, Pookie. This one isn't going to be that hard to shoot. I think it'll be pretty simple. It looks like it's going to be, again, dark inside though.
I don't think so.
My constant battle with lighting. There's a lot of windows, but it's also just midday. So right now.
Yeah.
So shooting midday is
Not
just
good.
not good for anything. Shout out to my cameraman with all the ad libs. I think it's going to be good. Apparently I'm an iced coffee and pink straw guy.
Oh.
I'm not. I refuse to never do iced coffee.
Nah,
Hot
you're
coffee.
gonna change. You're gonna change.
Hot coffee will be the death.
I agree,
iced
but
coffee
you're
will be
gonna
the death.
change.
No, I'm never doing iced coffee ever.
You're never doing it.
This is Access 7 Media, and I approve this message. Check it out one more spot. This is for that big production. So these ones I've already seen, but I saw them when they weren't as far along. So they're dope. They're sick. They're like one thing that is easy to shoot, but I don't really like shooting too much, or like one thing I don't like about some real estate in my field is everything kind of looks the same, and so it tends to get just like very repetitive. Like I could take footage from like 3 of the different houses that I've been in and put them all together, and you wouldn't even notice a difference. So you would think it's all the same house. So when I get to shoot like unique properties, it's really cool for me. And then one day when I have my own place, it kind of gives me like inspiration to like what I do and don't want. So that's the cool thing about this job is like you just get a little bit more like insight. You get to like experiment without actually spending millions of dollars on a house. So, yeah, we're gonna check this one out. James Island. This island we go.
What's one thing you do want in your future home?
One thing I want in my future home is plenty of natural light. Just good lighting.
Yeah.
Simple, man, I guess. Like, that's the videographer mindset. Outside of just good lighting, well, just in general, I like natural light. I don't like overhead lighting. I think it sucks. I use like, even in my room, I never use an overhead light. Cool office space would be dope. And I want to be close to the water.
Gotcha.
So my dream home is in Malibu, and it's $70,000 a month. So I think I'm gonna need a few more photo shoots. My cameraman decided that we should do 50 questions with me. Mark out. So go ahead.
What's your favorite thing to shoot?
Favorite thing to shoot?
Mm-hmm. Watch your answer.
I recently shot skimboarding actually for the first time. Actually shot a video for it. That was really cool. But outside of that, shooting with my brother is really fun. So, oh, that's a car in that lane. Oops. Shooting with my brother is probably my favorite thing to shoot, just because I don't know, it just feels like we're hanging out half the time, and it's just like I'm also shooting real estate at the same time. We see some crazy stuff, so I would say that right now, and or something related to the beach.
What's one photography trend that you love?
A photography trend that I love, I really like motion blur, sun flares. Black and white is just like really good, but low-key black and white is just a way to hide your crappy colors and lighting. So, and I have definitely done that. So those are probably like my three that I think. I like how film's making a comeback. That's like 4 answers to that first, but I like film photography.
Natural light or studio light?
Natural light all day. I hate shooting in studios. It's almost like too easy, and there's just like I feel like it's hard to get as creative with it. But yeah.
Who's a photographer you really admire?
A photographer I really admire, Josh Bodkin, my go. Basically, I work with Josh, and he's like an inspiration of mine, but also like we have like a very like similar style. And like I remember when I first started shooting around him, we like literally like got our pictures mixed up. We're like, oh, we didn't know if like I shot him or he shot him. Our black and white looks very similar, but he's definitely a little better than me. But Josh Bodkin is my go. If you like anything outdoors, go check out his page. His YouTube and his Instagram are both insane.
One photography trend you can't stand?
Photography trend I can't stand? I think more of a video trend I can't stand. A video trend I can't stand is the massive text on screen in like the super fast-paced real estate videos. I can't stand them. Which I shoot real estate, so I might just be plugging myself right here, but like I don't know, I feel like it takes everyone shooting the same thing, and it's like I get it gets views, but I get it, there's a place for it, but I hate it. It's like switching up.
If you had to get a tattoo right now, what would it be?
I wouldn't get a tattoo. If I got one, I'd probably just get like, I don't know, something meaningful. I'd get C greater than C right here, because create over consume.
What's something people misunderstand about your job?
How much work actually goes into it, I would say. I think people are like, oh yeah, you can just show up and like do like a little shoot. It's like, yeah, then they, but like you have pre-production, you have all our subscriptions to gear, you have all the editing time, you have us finding models if models are needed, you have lighting. People are like, yeah, you can come shoot this at 3 in the afternoon. Midday lighting usually sucks. Just things like that. I think like it's just underestimated how many factors go into it. Like anything, like a lot of people, for example, are just like, oh, like I want to start real estate, but all the things that are going into real estate, like I think they underestimate a lot, along with any job. So I'll just say the amount of moving parts and work one day.
Are you more creative or business minded?
Business minded. I think I'm a business person, or somebody who's more interested in business than I am photography sometimes. Like I honestly tell people like I'm not that creative. I think I just like have like taste more so rather than anything. But like I'm more interested in growing the business mind, because I think I realized very early on in going like full time on photo and video how like much your skill isn't as big of a factor. It's more so like you have to learn the business side of it, and so I've been like more obsessed with that as of recently. Don't get me wrong, I still like take my craft seriously. I'm still like really like I think good at it, but I think there's so much like left to learn. But I would say more business minded, because like I don't want to shoot forever. I think that you can take away my camera like and I think I'd be okay. These are sick. These are gonna be so nuts to shoot. Those constructions I was talking about for that big production that I'm doing, these are the ones that I'm shooting. Absolutely insane. These are gonna be nuts. So, see that camera pass off? That was freaking exquisite. Yeah, those are gonna be, hopefully we can pull that off, that whole shoot off. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Shout out to the builders on these properties, because these are like very, very, very unique. They look different than anything else that is on the street. The inside, like, first of all, the walkways, especially on this one over here, is like, the big archway is like nuts. And they're like, there's no like straight walls. Like every wall has like every corner isn't like a sharp corner. It's always a rounded corner, which makes like the place is just like a really cool detail in it. And the stairway to upstairs looks like absolutely nuts. It's dope.
What kind of photos feel the most to you?
Feel the most to me?
Feel the most to you?
Feel the most me?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Dramatic ones, but like also like simple. Like I don't know, things that are edited too harshly, but things that are just like very like natural. I like to like make, when I take pictures, I like to make you like feel something more so. I like, where did I get off right here? Oh yeah. Like I like to shoot in a way that like the picture tells you like what I was feeling at the moment, or like gives you like a certain feeling.
Who's the most unforgettable person you've met through photography?
My cameraman's really cool. I guess the whole Pathos group, I guess I met all them through shooting, through a workout, and I happened to take out my camera, so all the Pathos guys are very unforgettable as a whole. They're all just like great people.
What's the weirdest thing you've carried around in your camera bag?
I feel like the weirdest thing that people would always think, like, what is that little air blower thing?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most weird thing. Other than that, it's just normal stuff in your camera bag, I guess.
If your life was a photo series, what would this chapter be called?
This chapter would be called Figuring It Out.
Specifically episode.
Yeah, specifically episode 9.
Have you ever completely winged a shoot and had it turn out great?
Yes. Many shoots. Most of my shoots that I've winged have usually turned out great. Some I've butchered, but I'm trying to think if there was like one specifically that I was like, okay, I was not expecting that. All right, that's a wrap on episode 9 of Figuring It Out. I said it backwards. See, that's a wrap on it. That's a wrap on Figuring Out episode 9. Figuring Out episode 9. That's a wrap. There we go.